When someone mentions the word toxic, it makes most people cringe. We want to believe that everyone has the potential to be a good person, and that there are no inherently toxic individuals. Unfortunately, this isn't always the case. When it comes to relationships, toxicity can rear its ugly head in many ways. Whether you're dating someone new or have been with your partner for some time, it's important to recognize toxic traits in a relationship, and know when you need to end things before they get worse. So, in this video, we are going to tell you about the 10 toxic relationship traits of the Sagittarius zodiac sign. What star sign are you? Let us know in the comments below. Want 3 free predictions about your life? Claim a free reading using the link below. Judgmental mindset. Lots of people are judgmental. It's natural to be skeptical of someone who seems odd or different. However, this judgmental behavior is at its peak in some Sagittarians. Sagittarians have a hard time knowing when to stop judging others. They become so focused on their own feelings that they start to ignore other people's feelings. They may feel like they don't know what they are talking about, and start making snap judgments about other people's motives. Whether they are aware of it or not, they will often form an opinion of the people around them, whether they deserve it or not. So, if you find yourself in a relationship with a Sagittarius, be prepared for them to pass judgment at times. They can be unforgiving. Forgiveness is something that most of us struggle with at some point in our lives, but some people find it extremely hard to do. If they feel like they have been wronged, they will often keep that resentment bottled up inside, never letting go of it. Those who are born under the Sagittarius sign are often in this camp. If they feel like they have been wronged in any way, they will hold on to that grudge for a very long time, if not forever. This can make for an uncomfortable relationship where there is always a lingering feeling of resentment. If you are with a Sagittarius, it's important to recognize when they are holding a grudge, and do what you can to resolve it. Egotistical. Being in a relationship with someone who is egotistical can be a trying experience. If you try to compliment them, they might brush it off, telling you that they don't need the attention, and that they don't deserve it. If you criticize them, they might get defensive, and tell you that you don't know what you're talking about. This can lead to a relationship where both parties are constantly on edge. If you're in a relationship with a Sagittarius, it's important to be careful not to come off as too egotistical yourself. Although it's a good thing to have confidence in yourself, it's not great to be overly prideful. Self-indulgent. Sagittarius people love to indulge in themselves. Whether it's going out for a fancy dinner, getting a luxurious spa treatment, or going on a vacation to an exotic destination, they know how to treat themselves. This can be a good quality in many ways, but it can also become a problem when they become too self-indulgent, and don't have any time or energy left over for the people in their lives. If you find yourself in a relationship with a Sagittarius, try to make sure that they are being supportive of you, as well as vice versa. Nobody should be taking less, and getting more in a relationship, so try to make sure that both parties are on an even playing field. Get ready for some blunt comments. When you first start dating a Sagittarius, you might find yourself taken aback by their blunt nature. They don't sugarcoat anything, and they will tell you exactly what's on their mind, even if it's not the most pleasant thing in the world. If you're dating a Sagittarius, get ready for some blunt comments. They will tell you if they like your outfit, but they will also tell you if they don't like it. If they don't think you're ready for a promotion at work, they won't hold back. While it might be a bit jarring at first, it's important to know that this isn't meant to be malicious. They are just being honest with you, whether you like it or not. Before we move on and reveal the next toxic relationship trait of the Sagittarius zodiac sign, If you've enjoyed the video so far, consider subscribing, as we frequently upload such interesting astrology videos. And while you are at it, give this video a big thumbs up. Let's continue. Narcissistic. While there are many people who are overly self-involved, there are others who don't realize that they are putting their own needs ahead of others. If your Sagittarius partner is being narcissistic, you might not even realize that it's happening unless you're paying close attention. They might make subtle comments about how busy they are, how tired they are, or how they just don't have the time to do something for you. They might do this because they mean well, or they might be doing it because they are too self-involved to notice that they are leaving you in the dust. It's important to pay attention to the actions of your Sagittarius partner, and keep an eye out for narcissism. Flirty with others. If your Sagittarius partner is constantly trying to flirt with other people, especially people that they have no reason to be flirting with, this isn't normal. In fact, it could be a sign that they are not being faithful in the relationship. If you find that your Sagittarius partner is flirting with others, try to confront them about it. If there is a legitimate reason for them to be flirting, you will likely find out. If not, you might be able to confront them about their unfaithfulness before things get too serious. Emotionally cold. Being in a relationship with someone who is emotionally cold can be one of the most difficult situations to be in. While you might feel like the love is there, they don't seem to want to show it in the same way. If your Sagittarius partner is emotionally cold, it's important to try to get them to open up. However, you can't force them to do this, and it's important not to become clingy in the process. If you can get them to open up, try to talk with them about how they are feeling. Sometimes, people are just so closed off that they don't even realize they are being cold. If they can see it, they can work to change it. Reckless. If your Sagittarius partner is reckless, you may have a hard time trying to keep up with them. They are impulsive, and will often jump headfirst into things without thinking about the consequences. If you find yourself in a relationship with a reckless Sagittarius, try to reel them in a bit. If you want to be with them, you have to be willing to keep them from making rash decisions that could end poorly. Be sure to confront them when they are being reckless, and try to talk them down from the impulsive path. Even if they aren't with you, you can still help keep them safe. Anger. If your Sagittarius partner suddenly becomes angry with you for no real reason, you might find yourself confused by their behavior. While some anger is normal, it can be a sign that there is something else going on if it's constant, and they don't have a clear reason for it. If you find that your significant other is angry a lot, try to get to the bottom of it. Find out what is making them angry, and see if there is anything that you can do to help. If they are angry for no clear reason, it might be a big red flag because it means anger is deep-rooted in their behavior. In this situation, it is better to part ways before anything gets too serious. Have you ever dated a Sagittarius before? What were the red flags that you noticed in them? Share your experience with us in the comments section below. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.